This tutorial will walk you through the online application for the New Hampshire State Council on the Arts Fiscal Year 2023 Artist Entrepreneurial Grant Program. This program will support opportunities for individual artists from July 1st, 2022 to June 30th, 2023. There will be 4 deadlines during the fiscal 23 year. So the first section of the application is the applicant data. And this is the information about you as the artist applicant. We want your official IRS name. This is the legal name you use on your taxes. Please do not use the name of a business. We want your name here. And all of the information that we require. Anything that has an asterisk next to it is required, and the system will not let you submit the application if those fields aren't filled out. So after your information, the form is going to ask you for a code for your arts discipline, and this is the primary area of your work. And if you are a multidisciplinary artist, there is a code for that. If you are interdisciplinary, there's a code for that as well. And so you scroll through and check which code is most appropriate. We also want to know what stage your career is. If you're a professional, which means 50% or more of your annual income comes from your artwork or your creative practice, or whether you are an emerging artist. We would like to know your race and your gender identity, but if you don't want to answer those questions, you can just type in NA or I prefer not to answer. The second section is the grant request information. You're going to give us a 50-word or less summary of your opportunity. You're going to tell us how much you're asking for, when your opportunity starts and ends, and remember, it has to be occurring between July 1st, 2022 and June 30th, 2023. And again, you're going to choose a code for the arts discipline for the opportunity. This might be a little bit different than the primary area of your creative work, and so you want to give us the code there. If your opportunity has a public component, say there's going to be an exhibit or a concert or some reading, some kind of a public component, you want to tell us all about that. The opportunities don't have to have public components, but if yours does, please fill out this section. And the fourth section is where you're going to upload your documents. And so I usually preface these videos by saying, please make sure that you have carefully read the guidelines and prepared all of your documentation before you start the online application. That way you'll have everything ready on your computer, and it will be very easy to fill out the application in one shot. So you'll upload your narrative, your budget form, the documentation of your opportunity, your resume, and any work samples if you haven't linked to your website portfolio, your creative ground listing, or linked to it in your narrative. If you're going to hire a contractor, you need a price quote from that contractor and some of their work samples. You can link to their work samples in your narrative, or you can upload them here. Before I get to the next section, I just want to say that we prefer that you upload PDF documents in this area. PDFs are the safest way for you to upload your materials. If you upload MS Word documents or Excel documents for the budget form, there's always a chance that somehow those are going to get altered before we turn them into PDFs. In terms of turning the budget form into a PDF, There are instructions in the tutorial for the budget form that show you exactly how to do that. So we do prefer PDFs. And if you're uploading multiple files, such as work samples, it's a great idea to zip them up and then upload the zip file. So when we get to section 5, this is specifically for full-time college or university faculty, and this is just to certify that your institution would not find this opportunity eligible for professional development funding. So that's very important. And then section 6 is your electronic signature. This certification is required, and you need to check the agree box and then type your name at the bottom here. So that's the form. If for some reason when you click submit, the form gets bounced back to you and is not accepted, that's because you didn't fill out a required field. So you'll have to scroll up and find out what you missed. If the system accepts your application, it'll give you a notification on the screen, and you will also receive an email notification at the email address that is associated with your submittable account. So I hope that this has been helpful. As always, please reach out to us if you have any questions at all. Thank you.